What's up, nerds? We're your hosts. I am Chad.
And I am Jake. This is our weekly podcast where we explore the world of nerd from TV, movies, games, comics, news, and books.
We will give you our opinions, theories, and oftentimes spoilers.
We will also have friends and experts as guests on the show to elaborate further on those topics.
But be prepared. We like to have a few drinks, so buckle up.
If you want to support our show, like, share, and subscribe wherever you enjoy your podcasts.
You can also become a premium subscriber over at buymeacoffee.com/allthingsnerd.
So let's get into it. This is the All Things Nerd podcast.
Nerd.
Welcome, nerds, to the All Things Nerd podcast, your weekly dive into all things nerd. Chad, I hope you had a good week. And with that, let's jump into our first topic. But first, cheers.
Cheers. So good. Well, before we get into our first topic, a couple of housekeeping things. First off, if you like the show and would like to be a premium subscriber, head on over to buymeacoffee.com/allthingsnerd. It's a monthly subscription. You get behind the scenes, access to all of our pre-show warm-ups, news and announcements for both of our shows and upcoming things. This week, though, for our pre-show warm-up, we had a really awesome conversation, told some ghost stories, contemplated higher dimensions, and then questioned why we believe in ghosts if we don't believe in an afterlife. Really fun conversation. Go check it out. Again, that's buymeacoffee.com/allthingsnerd. And shout out to Dave, who is our newest premium subscriber.
Well, as we've been beating this into everybody's heads, including our own, Twin Cities Con is coming up November 8th, 9th, and 10th. We will be hosting table 207. Please come visit us. If you don't want to visit us, there are famous people that you could visit instead of us, and then,
Come say hi.
Come say hi. We'll be doing some trivia. We'll be doing live streaming. We'll be doing some giveaways. We'll also be selling a lot of our merch that we've been putting a lot of hard work into the past couple. Oh, I should have grabbed one of my hats. It's literally right there.
It's hanging on your base.
Yeah, yeah.
I've snorted twice in the past 2 days.
But yeah, we've been working really hard on a lot of the merch that we're going to be selling and giving away and blah, 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 blah. So please come see us. Again, that's Twin Cities Con in Minneapolis. Look it up. We will be there all 3 days, November 8th, 9th, and 10th.
Yeah. Just come say hi. We'll have games.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah.
We'll have drinks
Mm-hmm.
under the table, literally. We'll have some games. We'll have some prizes and good company. And yeah, just please,
Yeah.
make us feel
Important.
important for our first hosting ever.
Yeah, for our first con booth.
Yeah. Well,
I always feel weird saying a con. Sorry to cut you off.
Con. We're stealing you. Yeah. But let's get into our first topic. We are going to talk about Agatha All Along, episode. Is it?
I think it's 7. That's
7.
what I wrote down, but
yeah, because then 8 and 9 are the finale. Yeah. So episode 7. Spoiler alert, before you keep listening, if you haven't seen it, we are going to talk about it. We'll probably ruin some shit for you. So you have until I'm done talking to get out of here and come back, and I'm done talking. So
welcome back. It's assuming it worked. The show is great.
Yeah.
Oh my god. There's some theories floating around. Not our own, unfortunately, for part of it. I did see it online, but it's a really interesting theory that the witch's road that they're on is kind of like the hex from WandaVision. Like
Hmm.
Billy's the one in control. He's the one shaping it. Um, which I think is a really interesting theory. I can see it.
Especially based on the evidence that we saw on that thing that you sent me, where, and we had mentioned this actually earlier on in our podcast like weeks ago. I don't remember which week it was, but I had mentioned like I was like it was kind of cool like when Billy goes home into a room and he's unfamiliar with it, but there was like the witch from Wizard of Oz was like on his bookshelf and like stuff
Yeah,
like that. Like remember we talked about that, and now that this new theory has come out, it's like, oh, okay, they are following like a yellow brick, or in some episodes it's like yellow leaves on the
yeah,
ground, but like a yellow brick-ish road. Um, and so there is like an aspect of this person is kind of putting the things from their own life into the road,
yeah. Plus,
which yeah.
all of the trials have had a different moon phase on the door, and
Oh yeah, that was one of them.
Billy has uh, the moon phases as a poster. You know the
It's all from their
the
bedroom.
crap. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's the same with the end credits. For the show, before it just goes to the normal like black and white scroll. The pictures are either from Billy's Google searches or
Hmm.
the different pop culture references to witches that you can see throughout Billy's room.
Hmm.
Um, it's a cool theory. I really like it.
It
Um,
makes a lot of sense.
it does because just like in WandaVision,
Or
she
they're
didn't know that she was controlling it for a good part.
yeah, yeah.
So it could be that. And Agatha supposedly is one of the few witches that has ever survived the Witch's Road, and she seems unsure.
Yeah. That's why I was kind of wondering if they are doing the Witch's Road, but like he is manipulating it
I like that idea
because
more.
he wants to do the Witch's Road because he wants what there's a prize at the end of the road, basically.
Hmm.
So I think that the road itself is real, but he's manipulating it
The
to his
appearance.
will. Yeah.
Like, of the coven, he's the most powerful. So it's reflecting what he would expect.
Hmm. We lost another witch.
Mm.
Yeah. They're
Lilia,
dropping like
witches.
witches.
In the 1700s.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. I was there.
But she was probably like my favorite. I
I,
was kind of
I
bummed out
loved
about that.
Lilia.
Yeah.
Because,
But she might not actually be, I don't think she's going to be back in the show, but she had mentioned that she kind of bounces around in time, like in parts of her
mm-hmm.
life. And at the end of the episode, it does show her sitting back down as a child, for like was it chess? Was it like a game of chess or something like that? So she
I thought it
definitely,
was another tarot reading, but
oh, that
with
makes
her
way more
grandma.
sense. Yeah, yeah, but yeah, so she's still alive in a sense, but I don't think we'll
Just
see her again in the
lost
show.
some time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was definitely the end of the road for her. I see what I did there. Uh,
Uh,
it was dumb. I'm sorry. Uh, but yeah, just kind of like a loop sort of thing. Um,
oh, I skipped. My bad.
no, it's totally fine. Take it.
No, you go. I did the last one.
Well, we did get
Oh, we
confirmation.
skipped a bunch.
Well, because we jumped. It was like
To the hex,
theories, and then the actual
Yeah.
theory was like 5 things down, and by that I mean 2. We did get confirmation outside of Funko Pop that Rio is Lady Death.
Mm. Even with the skull face, bro.
Yeah, she gets it.
Mm-hmm.
I'd give it. What? Uh, sorry, Mom. We haven't had
She's
one of those
super.
in a while.
She's super hot. Aubrey Plaza is super hot, especially in this role. And speaking of super hot, we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about our title sponsor, which is Crybaby Craig's hot sauce. It's a pickled habanero and garlic hot sauce that goes on practically anyone. I mean, anything. Um, listen up, we'll
Nice.
tell you more about it.
Hey, you nerds. Do you love spice? Supporting small businesses? What about enhancing the flavor of your favorite foods? If you said yes to any of those, our good friends over at Crybaby Craig's have the perfect solution for you. Crybaby Craig's is a pickled habanero and garlic hot sauce that goes perfectly with your favorite foods, adding the perfect amount of spice and enhancing the flavor of everything it touches. Started in Minneapolis by Craig back in 2012, Crybaby Craig's has become a Minneapolis and Minnesota staple in the sauce world. So head over to crybabycraigs.com and order yours today. What's up, nerds? Welcome back. Now it's time for some trivial nerd suit. This week's question is for Jacques, if you took French, and is provided by moi, if you also took French, but my name is Chad. Okay. If you'd like to submit a question to try and stump one of us, you can win some awesome shit. But reach out to us on our website over at www.allthingsnerdpod.com. Use our contact form. Mention in the subject line who the question is for. If this goes to a third party, therefore we cannot cheat. Are you ready, Jake?
Ready?
All right.
I'll let
Did
you
it
know
pop
when
up?
I get it. Let me just move it out of the way.
All right.
Okay, I am ready.
What is the actual name of the Book of the Dead from the Evil Dead films?
Isn't it the Necromon or the something like that? Necromon. No, something like that. Am I close?
You are close. The hint is it involves necromancy and sounds like it should be a transformer.
Necromon.
Necronomicon. But
Necronomicon. Okay, yeah.
I mean,
I was close.
You were close, and it's a
Yeah.
weird fucking name.
I just left out the con, but speaking of con,
Nice. Are you sure you don't want to take this one?
you take it.
Well, speaking of cons,
That's just me justifying my loss there. I just watched it last night. I hate myself.
I know that's why I chose that question.
I was close. I had like 90% of it. And a good lead up to this. Go.
Yeah. Well, speaking of cons, if you're in the Midwest and want to go to an awesome con, come to Twin Cities Con on November 8th, 9th, and 10th. We will be there. We will be at booth 207. Live streams, giveaways, selling some shit. It's going to be a great time. You don't have to come just for us, but if you're there, come say hi. Get a picture, a shot, all the stuff. Let's get into some nerd news, though.
Well, I kind of feel bad about just fucking laying into James Gunn lately, but god damn it, he's pissing me off.
Well, he could always try doing better.
James Gunn is basically saying that his his versions of anything DCEU, prior to his reboot will be canon only if they mention it in the movies or TV shows. So that means they're going to make references to the Zack Schneider verse,
Yeah.
but James Gunn's characters will be canon, even though they were tied to the Snyderverse. But he's completely rebooting Superman and all of those characters, Batman, Wonder Woman. But basically, in easier terms, his friends, his brother, and his wife will all have job security in his universe. But he's still rebooting the whole thing. He's a fucking twat. God damn, his ego is just fucking
Yeah.
Trump sized.
It- good good verb.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's there, and yeah.
This is the dumbest fuck. Just reboot the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
Just reboot it. You
Even
can
if
still give them jobs in that universe. Just make them different characters. Why
or
are
let
you?
them be different or let them play the same character, just don't reference stuff that already
Yeah.
like that doesn't
God,
have to be a
he's
thing.
So annoying. So annoying. Now I need the other half of my shot.
Oh. Yes. Half.
I've been sipping on it. I gotta go
I know.
to the pumpkin patch.
I know
and
you
get after
you
this.
have family obligations. Not obligations, things that you want to do with your family.
Yeah.
It made when I said obligations, it made it seem like
I know
might
you
be
meant.
an
I
asshole.
know you meant. Yeah.
I mean, you're an
Oh
asshole.
God,
but
I
different.
have to.
Fuck. Hang out with the people I love most. Fuck.
Anyways, James Gunn's just doing weird shit, man,
Yeah,
and I'm not here for it. I'm here for his movies. I know they're gonna be good, but if you're gonna fucking reboot it, just reboot it, man. Come on. You
Come
can give Come on. Your wife can be another dumb person in the universe.
Wow.
Cut that out. Cut it out.
Well,
I mean,
Venom
zombie
3.
strippers. What am I wrong?
I mean, Google search, you know? Venom 3 came out. We're just going to get off of the James Gunn dick hate.
Get it off of her chest. Yeah.
Venom 3 came out.
I'm not proud of any of that. The past couple minutes. You can cut that out.
I don't know how I will.
I'm not a bastard. I am a bastard, actually. I'm not a bad person.
Same to both those statements.
Well, you had. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yep. Pump the brakes there, guy. Let's try this one more time. Venom 3 came out this week. We have not gotten a chance to see it. We will see it, and we will talk about it. Because supposedly there's 2 post-credit scenes, and one of them will be how it ties into the MCU.
I assume it's going to be null.
Yeah, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, that's the thing. We'll go see that.
We got our first look at Nick Cage as Spider-Man Noir in live action. Looks really good.
Yeah.
I'm not hating it. I'm all for this, but give us more. Let's do a spin-off of all of those characters. Please
Yeah.
and thank you.
I would love that.
Yeah. We all would, Chad. But you know what we'd love before that? The fucking follow-up to the Spider-Verse fucking trilogy.
Yeah.
Can we wrap that up before we start filming other shit?
Yeah,
Love you
right?
guys.
We really
Yeah.
want Beyond the Spider-Verse. It should be here.
Oh, you did put this in. Yay!
Yeah, it was really amazing. Colin Farrell, who's having just... Not that he ever went away, but he's...
He kind of did.
Yeah. And
He blew up. He
this
blew up really young, and then
kind of
kind
makes
of.
sense too
Yeah.
as to why he took some time away.
Mhm.
Um, he has started a foundation for children with special needs after they age out
What was
of.
the name of
I
what?
forgot to
'Cause
write it
his
down.
son. Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, his son is nonverbal. Um, it he's not autistic. It's something else, but basically, Colin Farrell started this foundation where children like his son. Um,
Ah, I don't know if I'm saying this right. It's Angelman syndrome.
okay,
It's a neurogenetic disorder. Is characterized by developmental delays, lack of speech, seizures, and impaired balance, and is often misdiagnosed as autism or cerebral palsy.
makes sense. But yes, that's what Colin Farrell's son has, and this foundation is basically providing care for young adults that have aged out of the system where special needs care and uh, programs stop supporting them, which is really really cool.
I mean, can Colin Farrell just get any more endearing? Can you
I don't
stop?
know. I don't know if
Save
he
some
can.
pussy for the rest of us.
Yeah,
My
God,
fucking God, dude.
stop being so handsome and amazing.
And such a good actor and
Yeah,
obviously just a good person. Like,
yeah,
my God.
but
I
also
I've
like,
always loved Colin Farrell, but
yeah,
some people, yeah,
good guy Colin.
yeah. Ooh. Him and Keanu Reeves should get together and go bowling sometime.
Oh my God, can I just like watch from like 4 or 5 lanes down and be like, oh my God, these guys. I would swoon.
Um, well, it happened. Um, Wesley Snipes officially called it in Deadpool and Wolverine. He is the only Blade, and there ain't never gonna be no other Blade because the Blade movie with Michelle Ali has indefinitely been delayed, which means it's not even partially happening right now.
Yeah, and we got so excited like a month ago when,
We get so
uh,
excited like a year ago.
well, but when they're like, oh, Jordan Peele might be
Yeah, oh
coming on,
yeah.
and we're like, fuck yeah, let's go.
Well, they didn't say it was going to be the Blade movie. They just said Jordan Peele was going to be directing a Marvel movie, and we
Oh,
were like, please let it be Blade.
that's right.
Yeah,
You are correct, sir.
but that's not happening anymore. So good
Yeah.
times.
But uh, Mahershala Ali is being eyed for the DCU uh, as John Johns. John Jones?
John Jones,
John Jones.
a aka Martian Manhunter, aka
Winnie
Winnie
the
the
Bish.
Bish.
Um, and it's I mean, I'm all for that. But it's a little bit of a bummer because he was originally offered the role of Commissioner Gordon in Matt Reeves' The Batman, but he turned it down because of Blade.
That's okay. I don't think I would have liked him as Commissioner Gordon. I think I like oh fuck, what's his name?
Jeffrey Wright.
Thank you, Jeffrey Wright. I like him as Commissioner
I
Gordon.
do too.
Um and I think that he will make a much better Martian Manhunter.
I agree.
I love that role for him if that's where they go with that. Um and at this point, honestly, after Deadpool and Wolverine, Hugh Jackman proved that you can just play that role forever till you're 90. I think just give the role back to Wesley Snipes, please.
Yeah, he looks great.
He looks fantastic. Let's just keep Wesley Snipes in the role.
Yeah.
If you're not gonna reboot, Just give us Wesley Snipes back, please, and thank you.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so for that. I didn't even consider that until you just said
Yeah,
that, and I'm like,
yeah.
ooh, my
Just give it
nether
back.
regions are tingling.
Just give it back.
Give it back. He told me to give you blowies in front of the entire family.
Oh, you go.
We got a trailer. I don't know anything about the Shutter uh, streaming platform. I think it's for a bunch of like indie films, or
Yeah, kind of.
things like that.
It's getting like bigger.
Is it? Okay.
Lately, it's been getting bigger. Yeah, but yeah.
Um,
Oh my God, it smells so good.
but we got a trailer for a new sci-fi movie coming out next spring. Is it good?
Oh, that is the tits, my guy. Oh my
Well,
God.
tell our listeners what you're drinking.
Mm, this is gonna go so fast. Um, it's a Arizona premium spiked beverage. This one in particular is a pink lemonade. Fucking.
Goes on
Oh, I love pink
practically
lemonade.
everything.
It's 5%, so it's no stronger than your a regular seltzer, but oh, it's so good. It's not carbonated.
Mm,
Mm.
nice.
Yeah, it's just tea, but holy fucking shit. That is so fucking bomb. I'm gonna buy this tomorrow.
uh,
Oh my God, dude, I can't.
yeah.
You gotta try this.
I yeah, I would like to.
Open up.
Uh, I immediately regret doing that on camera. Um, we did get a trailer for this new sci-fi kind of horror thriller um, coming out spring of next year called Ash. It stars Aaron Paul and Isaac Gonzalez.
Mm.
It looks cool.
Yeah. It's like a space. It kind of looks like it kind of reminds me of like Alien.
That's kind of the vibe I got too, but
Yeah.
like mechanical
Yeah. Well,
alien.
no, they showed like something in the trailer that was all slimy and fucking, you know. But it was very brief. Yeah.
It looks
I
cool.
think it looks cool. Was it Shutter? I thought it was A24.
I think it was Shutter.
This is half gone already.
Oh fuck,
So
bud.
good.
Well, let's
Mm.
talk about the most recent episode of
Sex,
the.
baby. What?
Oh, you want to talk about you and me? Uh, let's talk about the penguin.
Yeah. They have orange feet, usually white bellies.
No,
Uh,
the penguin.
oh my God, my bad.
God. Yeah, you're half in the bag. It's great.
That didn't help. It's so good. Uh, spoiler alert before we get into this.
I'm here for
Before we
it.
get into this, we're there.
It's gonna be a short
Uh,
episode with our pacing too. It's gonna be great.
yeah, I gotta get to the pumpkin patch and fuck,
Yeah.
this is not good. Um, spoiler alert if you haven't seen the newest episode of Penguin, you know, check back in. That's enough time for you, unfortunately for you. But this show just surprises every week. It's just getting
Yeah.
better and better and better. Again, Colin Farrell
Yeah.
just killing it. I mean, he's killing it. Kristen Milotti,
I think it's Melody.
she is just surprised the shit out of I think everybody.
And so fine.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Just
That the
fine.
yellow dress. Yeah. Yeah. She's killing it, killing it. I mean, there's a rumor that she's gonna have a huge role in the Batman 2. which I
Hmm.
hope is true.
Yeah.
Eminem, you can borrow that line. Uh,
Or Adam Sandler?
yeah,
Or
or
not
Adam
not this
Sandler.
time.
Not this time. It's not angry enough.
Next time, baby. Don't you?
What happens?
Well,
I'll tell you what happens, Chad. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
Sophia Falcone, Kristen Milioti's character, uh, brokers a deal to join up with the Maroney crime family because Oz was double dipping from both sides, trying to screw them both over so that he could come out on top.
Hmm. Well, he tried to have Maroney murdered in prison,
Yeah.
and then Maroney killed the guy that tried to kill him,
And escaped prison.
and then escaped. And he was like, so then when he talked to Oz, he's like, "Hey, thanks for the opportunity. Now I'm out
Yeah.
because you tried to kill me. I got out." Yeah, Oz is kind of shitting his pants right now.
Yeah. So much of the show has been, oh my God, how is Oz going to come out of this? And then he does. Not this episode.
I don't think this show. I don't think there's any way he's gonna like be on top of things. Especially if she's going to be a big part of the Batman too.
But, then you have the dynamic of traditionally Falcone versus Maroney, but
Hmm.
since they're kind of like teaming up, it'll be that versus Oz.
Hmm.
So I can see how it creates a dynamic where he doesn't just get fucked.
I
But
I think it's kind of so there's kind of a dumb thing and it happens sometimes, but there's so Oz tells Vic he's like, "Hey, take my mom, go somewhere where nobody will ever find you, and then let me know where that is and I'll come meet up with you."
and then I'll find
And
you.
and then Vic just went home. He's like, "Hey, I'll take you to my house. Nobody will ever find us there."
I mean, his house was kind of destroyed, so
Yeah, but still, like, if they were trying to stay off the grid, where could they go? Huh, maybe his abandoned house from like when he was a kid? Let's start there.
yeah.
No,
Well,
nobody's ever gonna think of that,
they
you
don't
know?
really know who Vic is.
Uh, fucking
Sophia
she
does.
does,
Yeah.
and she's like I think she's the bigger threat in the show than, I know it's called Penguin, but I think she's the bigger,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
100%. They're
and she
like we
knows
know that the Penguin is a gangster and a bad guy, and
he's a wannabe. He's trying to be.
yeah, and I mean the show definitely shows or tries to get you to like him,
Yeah.
as does any other fucking anti-hero
Mm.
Venom. Sorry, movie. Is he in the room with us right now? Uh, but yeah, she's definitely the villain of the show, and fucking killing it.
Hmm.
Oz and Vic do set up camp uh, for a new grow lab for the bleeding mushrooms. I don't remember what they're called in the show.
Do you think this is the Scarecrow stuff?
Kind of. And I think
Yeah.
that Theo Rossi, the doctor, uh, is gonna be the Dr.
Scarecrow.
Crane. It seems like it.
Haven't they said his name already though?
Yeah, and it's not Crane,
Yeah.
but you know, they could change that.
Yeah, they could. Okay, I won't look it up.
I don't remember what
Yeah.
his character's name is, but
Not either. But
even Sophia, when she's talking to him, is like, "You missed that power, don't
mhm.
you?" And she brings him in to the fold with the crime families.
Which
So
is just a mistake.
yeah,
That was sweet though. She basically just gives like all of the like henchmen that don't get recognition. They're like the low grade henchmen. She's like, "Hey, this is all the money that they are not giving you." And she like shows it to them. And then the one guy, VD,
oh yeah,
like protests and she's like, "Check this out." Shoots him in the back of the head. And then pours the money, which I loved about the episode. She pours the money on top of his blood.
yeah.
Like it's all over the table, and she's like, "Go ahead, it's yours." And they all start like grabbing like this bloody money, like
Yeah.
blood money. Like it's literally, yeah,
Oh my God, metaphor. I'm
yeah.
just kidding.
Holy metaphor, Batman.
Whoop.
Like, I that was even my plan until you did that, and I was like, "Oh,
It
huzzah!"
this show is a gangster show. It's just
Mhm.
rooted in comic book lore, and
Yeah,
it chef's kiss.
I think I remember when this show first got announced. I was like, but why? You know, and I was
Hmm.
super annoyed by it because I was like Venom and they're trying to do this anti-hero bullshit and I was like, don't do this.
Yeah,
But but they're not trying to make the bad guys good guys. That's
yeah,
what I'm that's the difference between Venom and this. They're not trying to make them like, oh, they're an endearing character, not like he's just an asshole.
yeah. They're showing like the complexity of his personality,
No.
but at the end of the day, you're like, this dude's a dick.
Dick. Yeah.
He's not likable. He has a couple of likable things about him.
Not really.
And he
Like
loves his mom. Yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
Creepily loves his mom.
yeah. That's another good.
I've never spooned my mom in my entire life. And
I forgot about that. Yeah, that was very, very weird.
um yeah.
I don't have a clever transition because how do you go from
Spooning.
spooning
You
a,
can
spooning a
spoon protein
child
into a
or whatever? We're going to talk about our other sponsor. It's Raise Energy Drinks. There's no good way to transition into that. So, 0 calories, 0 sugar, 0 crash. If you don't like energy drinks, that's totally fine. They've got other stuff to choose from. So, listen up, learn how to save 15%. We'll be right back with you to talk about Vox Machina. What's up, nerds? I wanted to take a minute and talk to you about Raise Energy, an incredible energy drink that provides max energy with 0 crash. Raise Energy takes a giant leap of faith with instilling a high-quality formula to bring a powerful, yet sustained, energetic experience to help you push your workouts and focus to the next level. Perfect for anyone at any time, empowered by their Refresh formula technology, Raise Energy delivers a performance-enhancing energy drink that aids in multiple different categories that include targeted focus, better recovery time, improved clean energy levels, and a boost in stamina and hydration. But most importantly, every can of Raise Energy has absolutely 0 calories, 0 sugar, and 0 carbohydrates to give you a smarter and healthier option. So don't settle for an energy drink that contains more sugar and carbohydrates than you can count. Instead, head over to repsports.com. That's REPPSPORTS.com and use the promo code NERDPODCAST at checkout for 15% off your order. Or if you don't know what you want, go ahead and click the link that's in the description to get a $50 sample pack for free. All you do is you cover the cost of shipping.
Again, make sure you use promo code NERDPODCAST at checkout to let them know that we sent you.
Okay, friends. Now we want to talk about the last 3 episodes of Vox Machina Season 3. Oh, fuck. Spoiler alert. It's enough time at this point in time. Thoughts, Jake? You look...
Well, I think we just talk about them as a whole, not by episode by episode. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on this,
Yeah.
but bullet points. Percy's back, which is fucking lame. I knew that shit wasn't gonna stick. And now he's just a weaker, more decrepit piece of shit.
I think he'll regain his strength, but it's still
Yeah,
Percy.
he's just, he's the worst. They should have just left him in hell. Or wherever.
Yeah, just let him be dead. Like, dead.
Like, for real dead. Well, we find out what happens with Rayshawn, what she did with Thordak's body.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. Predictable, but cool.
Yeah, some necromancy.
Mm.
Basically combining her consciousness with his body.
Oh, yeah, that's what I thought it meant.
Were you thinking of Ophelia?
No.
With the necro part?
Ophelia? I know that goddess.
Ophelia.
Ophelia. No, I was just kidding. I'm being gross.
Yeah.
But yes, I
fine.
was making that reference. Necrophilia.
Yeah.
She was like, dragon dick.
I wish I could drink some dick. What? I don't have that ability.
Just pushing dead dragon rope.
Woo! We are half in a bag. Great. But Keyleth, holy shit.
Badass.
Really. I mean, was it season 1 when she gets like her fire form?
Mm-hmm.
And now she has an earth
she's-
form.
Yeah, she became the sandworm from Dune.
Isanagi.
Dun, 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 dun. I'm dumb. No, she's got her like earth form now, and which is just like a giant fucking
Rock Goliath.
demon looking. Yeah.
Yeah, it's sweet. I know that her character is a druid of some sort. I can't figure out what subclass of druid. And it's bothering me because I can kind of clocked all the other ones. But man, and Scanlan not dead.
Not dead.
It just took the power of love
Ah.
to wake him up.
Or he was faking it.
Oh no, that'd be worse.
Just
So
to
he
get his
just
daughter.
he just faked it for like the 2 days that Grog just held him.
That was funny. That was funny.
Holding Scanlan, and
Like,
then
he's like, "Don't move until we get here," and he's like, "Oh."
he's like, I gotta pee.
She's like, "You big dummy."
I love their dynamic also. Just Pike still is one
I
of my
love
favorite.
Pike. Yeah, she's one of
characters.
the best characters.
Yeah. I am really intrigued to see where season 4 goes because it did get a green light, but they've kind of disbanded and gone their own separate ways.
Not really, because at the end, Pike says, "We're still Vox Machina, and if anybody needs us, we'll come back and fuck shit up."
Yeah.
So yeah, they'll pull back together if need be. They're just going their separate ways for now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So shut up, Chad.
You're the worst.
I'm the best, actually.
Anything else? I mean, the show does end on a little bit of a cliffhanger for the next season, hinting that the big bad will kind of be the big bad from season 1. The one that we never saw, at least.
Mhm.
Typical fucking D&D.
Well, you wrote Kiki is so rad.
Yeah, Keyleth.
Yeah.
She's so rad.
Oh, I thought you were talking. What's the girl? What's the name of the girl that Stephanie Beatrice
Oh, Kima.
voices? Kima. Oh, that's who I thought you wrote there. I thought you were
Oh,
trying
she's
to
also
plug
so rad.
Comic-Con again. Or
Oh.
Twin Cities Con again.
We
Because
should.
Stephanie Beatrice will be there.
Yes, she will.
And she voices Kima.
from Vox Machina.
Ooh.
Come see us.
That Kima is so high right now.
Booth 207.
Short Queen.
Yeah.
Yeah, booth 207. That's not where Stephanie Beatrice will be, unfortunately. That's where we'll be.
Yeah, she might come by.
I
Just-
would faint.
Yeah. I'd be like, oh my god. We've made it. I died tomorrow.
Well, let's close this episode out.
All right.
But before we close out this episode, we are going to talk about our honorable mentions. Chad, what do you got?
Well, I didn't know this until yesterday, but What We Do in the Shadows is out. The final season. So they dropped 3 episodes. I watched all 3. It's a great show. Does not disappoint. I also finished watching the Tomb Raider animated series on Netflix. And I've been watching Shrinking. What about you?
Most of that. Shrinking, we are also watching. Love that show. We watched Evil Dead last night, the remake. Not the originals, but still a fun, gory, scary movie. Good time. And we watched the first episode of What We Do in the Shadows. The only other thing outside of that was Superman and Lois.
Oh, yeah. I guess I was watching that too.
Yeah. So it's been a busy week between homework, as we like to call it,
Yeah.
watching shit that we need to talk about for the podcast, and watching shit that I want to watch. Watched a lot of TV this week.
That's not even counting all the Blues Clues.
Nope, never counts. I've watched that clocks more hours than anything that I want to watch. I'm getting to the point where I know, not only do I know all of the songs, but I know all of the like words
Oh, no.
that they just talk.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It's a good time. Oh no. Hopefully we can move on to Bluey soon. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. That. Supposedly it's amazing.
I've heard that.
Hope it's true for you.
He loves Josh. When he sees Josh, he just starts cracking up. So
Hopefully
Anyways.
Bluey will be better than Josh. Well, for our listeners, thank you for supporting us. If you want to become a premium subscriber, head on over to buymeacoffee.com/allthingsnerd. Check out our website over at allthingsnerdpod.com. Also, if you're in need of a new website or help with your digital marketing needs, reach out to Marty over at Digicut Tech. He's done a lot for us, and he's amazing. If you come to Twin Cities Con, you might get to meet him. That's about it. We love you. Thank you for supporting us. And this has been the All Things Nerd Podcast.